Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Turner here at the bee yard. We're going to do a little inspection on our green hive and maybe put a honey super on the orange. We'll start by knocking on the green doors. Puff, let them know we're here. Want to have a quick visit. Probably noticed I'm not wearing my full coat. It's getting a little warm and that coat's pretty warm. So I want to just go with something a little lighter and I'll use my other veil. They've been working pretty good, taking the feed. Still a little bit of honey or sugar water in here, but it's all right, we'll let them have it. We'll leave it on. Hasn't been the best of weather. They don't like the cold wind that we've had, but it'll have to do for today. So here, come on in, Claire, take a look. Oh, they built some junk comb there. We'll get rid of that. Give them another little puff. You'll see them all go crazy now. They're all going to go racing inside. First thing we're going to do is get rid of this. It's just called burr comb. I don't really know why they do it. They just do. Excuse me. Come on, let me have that. You don't need that. It's really nothing. Nothing. There's no honey. There's nothing. It's just empty comb. Oops. There we go. We'll take a quick peek for the queen. See if we could find her. See how she's doing. And if you remember, she's blue. They were able to mark her. This one will probably be empty. One lone worker on there. This was a flat comb when it went in, and you can see they've been doing a beautiful job building up the comb from just the wax foundation. They've got quite a bit of honey up here. We probably won't find our queen here. This looks like a frame they prefer to mount. They haven't done anything on the back yet. Looks like one they just want to put honey in though. Let's see what's going on here. This looks like a pretty busy one. Excuse me there, ladies. Oh yeah, we got, oh boy, this is a beauty. This is all capped brood in here. Let me just see if I can brace it. Capped brood in here, which is babies. Little honey up in the corner here. I don't see any, oh yeah, there's a little bit of larva. They haven't capped those yet. This is a really nice, this is what a typical comb should look like. Honey on the outskirts, brood in the middle. See the queen, Claire? She's got the blue dot, remember, this is the blue. I don't see her here.
Nah, me neither.
But we know she's somewhere because she's been laying eggs and there's plenty of brood. Oh, we broke a little honeycomb there and they're having a little drink. I don't see her here either.
No.
So put this one in here. I don't think there's too much going on this one. Oh, sorry. Yep, there is. Oh boy, yeah. Got some nice brood comb here, some larvae. I don't see any eggs, but they're probably there. They're very hard to see. They're like a little tiny grain of rice in the bottom of the comb. Let's see. I don't know what we got going on here. Some kind of party. See the queen, Claire? I don't.
Nah, me
Nah,
neither.
I don't see her.
Not on that one.
Nope. Good. Yep, looks good though. Looks very good. Whoop, don't want to bang it too much. They'll upset them. All right. Oh, sorry, girls. Sorry. Let's just give it a second to calm down. Slipped a little bit there. Oh, hi. Lots of brood here. This hive's going to explode in a couple of days when these all hatch out. It takes around 20, 21, 22 days for it to hatch. No queen there. What about here, Claire? What do you think? This is a good possibility she'd be on a frame like this. So we got some pollen in there, some yellow pollen. No sign of her. A lot going on though in this hive today. A lot of honey, a lot of comb, a lot of brood. It's good. But what happens sometimes is they get so full, so fast, that's when they decide they're going to swarm. They build a queen cell, they create a new queen, they take the old queen with them, and they just take off looking for a new home. And it's actually a sign that you got a healthy hive, but if the new queen doesn't do as well as the old one, then you're not going to have much of anything left. Any sign of her, Claire?
I don't think so.
There's a beautiful worker bee with pollen. Can you zoom in on her, Claire? She's got some pollen on her pollen basket. See that yellow stuff on her legs? Take a picture there. See her? I'm tracking her for you. She's looking for a spot to put it, and then she'll tuck it in there and they'll go to town on it. Any sign of the queen? I don't see her. Got an oddly dark one over here. I don't know where that one came from. How black it is. That's an odd color. All right. Get a little antsy. I think I'm going to give them another little puff of smoke. See if we can calm them down a little bit. They're fine, but I just I want to keep them calm. How's the smoke do? Oh, we got some. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. Not too much going on. Oh, there she is, Claire. There she is. I'm surprised she's on such an empty frame.
Oh, I see her. Yeah, I see her.
Yeah, look at her go. Yeah. I'm surprised with this not being built out. Well, maybe she's just checking it out. All right, so what we're gonna do, take a picture of it, Claire, right there.
I think I see her.
Yeah, right there.
I'm trying.
There you go. Hello. Get her?
I think so.
All right. Okay, let's put her back in here. All right, we found her. We know they're doing well. I'm going to tuck this very, very carefully back now because we know where she is, and I don't really want to hurt her or anybody else for that. Whoop, excuse me. Pardon me. So we're going to carefully slide these back over. And since they are doing very well, we are going to put the second level on. I got somebody dive bombing my head over here. Okay, girls. Okay. All right, let's give you a little puff again because you're getting a little excited here. I'm going to add a little bit more fuel to our burner. You could just keep it there, Claire. Running out of fuel here. There we go. That's fine. Oops. This one back in. The fuel for the smoker is just dried leaves, dried pine cones, dried pine needles, some dried grasses. I usually start it out with like this crunched up egg, paper egg carton. I don't use anything like newspaper with ink print on it or anything. You want to keep it as natural as you can. All right. Let's tuck it up nice and square. All right, now put this one on it. And this one is what they're going to put their honey in for the winter stores. We won't be touching any of this honey. There'll be some brood in here too, and this will give them a little more room to grow. Oh, there's already somebody up here. All right, square it up. And I like to work with 10. I'm going back to the sugar water. There's a little bit left. I'll fill it up. Maybe I'll fill it up one more time for them. And we could say goodbye to the green hive for now. No inner cover now. Is it nice and squared up? Yes? All right, now we're gonna come on over and say hi to the orange hive. And maybe, if we're lucky, if they've got enough stores built up, we'll be able to put the honey super on. Good afternoon, Orange Hive. How are you today? Okay. It's a nice warm afternoon, so most of the workers are out. In the peak of the summer, there could be up to 60,000 bees in these hives. Now there's probably around 30. This one's got the inner cover on. Tool. Something glued it together here. There we go. Hopefully we're bustling with activity. We'll take a little peek inside. Oh boy, yeah, it will look really nice. Very nice. We want to make sure that they are building up their own stores. We don't want to tax them by asking them to fill up some honey supers for us. Let's see how they're doing here. Pretty good here. Look nice and calm too, that's good. Really nothing going on there. It's one of those empty ones. They haven't done much with yet. Okay, oh, we got a lot of activity here. Now, if you remember, boys and girls, this queen's not marked, so she's a little harder to find. Well, she's a lot harder to find. This is basically just honey. They haven't really, there's no brood in here, just honey. Let me flip it, Claire. Same deal over here. Queen probably won't be here. She's not gonna go around a honey super, or rather a honey frame. Nah. Not much going on there. They're all around you there, Claire. Stay nice and calm. I won't bother you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Oh, this one's stuck or heavy? I think it's just stuck. Yeah, that's a little bit heavy too. There we go. And it's not, oh boy, we got a big blob of junk comb here. I'm trying to get rid of that. No sign of, oh, no, I don't see her. Do you remember, Claire, if we've ever seen the queen from this hive?
I think so.
We know she's there. If you look, zoom right in here, Claire. She's been busy. There's a lot of larvae in here. So that tells me she was here a couple of days ago. All this white are baby bees. Soon to be baby bees. They're just in the larva state now. Like a caterpillar, kind of. Is that? No, that's not her. No, that's not her. She's been here though. I don't know if there's any eggs in this frame or not. No. Not. No. They're so small, I have a difficult time finding them. Excuse me. Getting a little antsy there. Let's give you another little puff. Calm down. Calm down. You're fine. You're fine. Building up some comb here. This is a nice little frame that they're building up for themselves. Let's see. This is a possibility. This is kind of a mixed up frame here. They kind of got some drone comb where they put the bigger drones, and then they got some worker comb here. More drone over here. It's kind of unusual. They know what they're doing though. Check out another one. I don't think they're ready for a honey super yet. Maybe next week. So we're gonna pass on that for today, but we will continue our inspection. They're not quite as built up as I'd like. like to see that old queen there, but I'm not seeing her. More larvae in here. Capped comb, or capped brood over there. See some pollen over here, Claire. I don't know if you could see it. You could see this yellow stuff in there. That's pollen. It's not quite honey yet. They haven't finished processing it, but it's pollen and it's on its way, but it's not there yet. We've got some brood, some pollen, almost honey, more brood. I don't know what this here is. You don't need that. You don't need that. I'm going to squish that. Sometimes they think they might want to swarm. They're thinking of making a new queen. You just take care of that so they can change their mind. How you doing, Claire?
Fine.
All good?
Yeah.
Okay. Go a little more. I'd like to find the queen. Although there's a real good chance she's down below, and we're not going to go down below today. There's a huge drone right here. Where'd he go? Look at these two drones. Look at the size of them. Right there. That's a drone. Big, fuzzy drone. And there's a worker versus a drone. Drone. Any queen. You see her, Claire? I don't.
I don't think so.
She's a crafty one. She's hard to find. Although there's a lot of activity right here. Are you there? No, they're just all excited about something there. Let's see what this side has. It's a neat, gigantic drone. No, I don't see her. They're doing a real good job, though. They're building up their brood. They're making their honey. They're doing a good job. This is going to be another empty one. It's stuck, though. It's stuck. Oh, there's all kind of junk growing off the bottom of this one. Yikes! What are you doing that for? That's a mess. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. This isn't good. I'm gonna take this off here. We don't really want them doing this. Fortunately, there's some larvae in there, but we're gonna get rid of it. You can fuss all you want, but you're not getting it back. Can we find the queen here, Claire? Could be with all this larva. No, they didn't like that, did they? Sorry, but it makes for a mess. It's pretty active here today, but I don't know what's going on in this frame. A little bit of confusion, it looks like. No queen, though. I don't know why they built all that comb up. Yeah, this boys and girls, zoom in on this, Claire. This is a larva that they were building on the bottom. I had to get rid of it. It was just making a mess. It was sticking the comb to the other frames underneath. But that's a baby bee larva. We're just going to let him go right there. I don't usually like to do that, but it was just, it wasn't productive to the hive. Okay, we're going to put it back together. We are not going to put the honey super on today. They need to do a little bit more work on some of these empty frames, like this one, and this one. Got a little bit more work to do before they're ready for that. So I'm just going to be very careful. I'm going to assume the queen's down below. We're not going to go down there today. Nice and slow and steady. We've got to do this, remember? Slow and steady. Building out this one real nicely. Okay, we're done. Calm down. Come over here, Claire. See if you could hear the roar. They're getting angry now. I think they want to be left alone. I don't know if you could hear it, boys and girls. Just listen carefully. Ticked off at me. So let's cover them back up. Give them their privacy. Don't want to squish anybody. And let them be. Okay, let's get our stone bricks back on. It's been so windy lately. Boys and girls, if you have any questions on the bees, you could go to email Mrs. Wolf, and she'll give you my email. I don't want to give it to you right now because you probably don't have a paper and pencil. But anyway, till next time, bye from the bee yard.